Thanks a lot, Skip. The KTBS3 Freedom Fest finale just a few weeks away on July 4th, and there are plenty of locations for you to join in on the celebration. KTBS3's Taylor Gibson joins us live this morning from one of those spots in South Bossier. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, Nate. It's not every morning I get to come out, and we just have so much to look at this morning. All jokes, obviously. We are here at South Bossier Park. I'm here with Mr. Wood, and we're going to talk about Freedom Fest in July 4th. Obviously, this is a huge venue. We got to talk a little bit about the different things that families get to participate in while being here. But I want to hear it from you. What does July 4th look like here at South Bossier Park?
Well, here at South Bossier, we have over 100 acres, and we'll have probably about 450, 500 cars parked out in our west end. We have families come out, they set up tents, they throw the football, toss the frisbee, walk around the food trucks. They'll have Open Road Fellowship Church, will have handing out water, they'll have music, and so it's just a family-oriented event. It's really what it is.
Now, the fireworks will be set off. It's kind of hard to see, but it's behind us off this first parking lot, right?
That's correct.
And the parking lot that's just north of us over here, it will be where all the families get to be, and the park opens up around 5 p.m. Fireworks will go off at 9 p.m., but it's really what we talked about, the family events, the kids throwing the football. So the American people out here having a good hot dog, coming out, drinking a little, having some water, and enjoying the 4th. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Talk to me about the different food trucks and different things that will be there.
Okay, right now we have confirmed a barbecue food truck. We have a snow cone food truck that has chili dogs, Frito pies, and several other things in their truck. And we also have a fish and shrimp truck.
I love food trucks.
I know.
Food trucks are always so much fun. What do you think it means to the community, obviously, that they can come out and enjoy fireworks on the 4th?
I tell you what, from the last 3 years being out here, watching the community come out and the crowds we've had, it's been an enjoyment, something close to where they live in South Bossier. They don't have to go downtown. They don't have to go to East Texas. They can come to their local community and enjoy a good show that y'all put on for them.
Absolutely. Now, this is one of 6 locations that we'll be covering here in our Freedom Fest series. This is South Bossier Park. Remember, gates open up at 5 p.m. if you want to come to this location. Fireworks start at 9:30. 9:30. Fireworks start at 9:30. That's where you want to be, and you need to be here. Right. I would say probably right at 5 to go get a good spot.
To get a good spot, probably so. Yeah.
Well, for right now, we're going to be sending it back to Nate in the studio.
The KTBS3 Freedom Fest finale now just a few weeks away, 3 to be exact. In 3 weeks, it will be July 4th, and there are plenty of places around the Arklatex for you to enjoy the big day. KTBS3's Taylor Gibson joins us from one of those locations to give us the details. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, Nate. I am out, and what a beautiful little morning we're having at South Bossier Park. I am with Mr. and Mrs. Cruz, and if I am correct, you guys are volunteers from Open Road Fellowship. That you guys come out and you help, obviously, set up the July 4th day. Talk to me, why do you guys come out, and what does it mean to you to be volunteers for such a big event?
It's just exciting to be able to get out into the community and do something. As a church, it's just part of our DNA to try to bring God's message out into the world. We can't do that within our 4 walls. And so it's a great opportunity for us to be in the community and provide things that the community needs.
Absolutely. And so a big thing here is the gates open at 5 o'clock, and that's when families will start showing up, right? You get to see the kids come out and play football or throw the frisbee or catch baseball with dad or whatever it is, grilling, all that different type of fun stuff. What does it mean for you, though, that you can see and watch all that happiness? And it's a big testament to what you guys are doing as well.
Yeah. Well, and I'm glad you said that it starts at 5 o'clock. I think some people want to come at 9:30 and just see the fireworks, but we're going to provide a lot for the kids, so it can be a family event. We're going to have bounce houses and water. We're going to have a tent. We'll be providing hopefully live music. If it's not live, there will be music. We'll be playing music the whole time. The event last year was so much fun, and we did get to see a lot of the community come out and enjoy those things just as a community.
So obviously, July 4th is a big day. I will be going to 6 different locations, and every location has something super unique, right? This one we're really putting on, obviously, the family environment, right? You talked about bounce houses. We talked about food trucks that were going to be here earlier. What is your favorite part about this whole experience?
Ooh, I love the fireworks.
Yeah.
That's definitely my favorite. And I remember last year being able to look out and see all the families on chairs and blankets and just being together. And I have an image in my mind of one particular family with 2 little kids, and they were leaned up against each other, and the fireworks were going off in front of them, but for me, it was behind them. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, and so that's really, I mean, that is the American image right there. I mean, being able to come out 9:30 if you're coming here, so where the fireworks will begin. Make sure you guys get here early if you want to come to South Bossier Park. For right now, if you guys need more information, that'll be on ktbs.com/freedomfest. For right now, I'm sending it back to Nate in the studio.
The KTBS 3 Freedom Fest finale now just 3 weeks away. Exactly. In 3 weeks, it will be the 4th of July. And if you're looking for a great place to take the family to enjoy some fireworks, KTBS 3's Taylor Gibson joins us live from one of those spots in South Bossier. Hey, Taylor.
Good morning, Nate, and good morning, everybody. I have been pointing out all morning just how beautiful that view is right there. I am here with Mr. Sutton, a part of District 12 Police Jury, and we talked a little bit before this. You told me that last year was your first year coming to South Bossier to enjoy the fireworks on July 4th. Can you tell everybody kind of what your experience was like last year?
Sure. It's such a family-friendly event. South Bossier, Halton, Elm Grove, we're all community-oriented, and it's a great opportunity for us to get out here, spend time with family, celebrate the 4th of July. It's nice you don't have to go into Shreveport to go to the fireworks. You can come right here in your own community in South Bossier. It's an opportunity, like I said, spend time with your family, enjoy the fireworks, food trucks, bounce houses, music. There's a lot of things to do out here. So
Absolutely, and gates open here at 5 o'clock. A few things that we have to point out, like you said, there's food trucks, things like that. People don't need to bring grills, they're not allowed. You got to make sure that we're following the rules here to enjoy the time.
Right.
Fireworks start at 9:30 that night, but don't get here at 9:30. Obviously, there's going to be bounce houses for the kids. There's going to be spots that you need to come out and fill out. People are going to get here early, right? If you can recall back to last year, what was your favorite part about coming in and being a part of this?
Well, of course, the fireworks. Everybody comes for the fireworks. That's the most important thing. But, getting to see the families enjoy time together, spend time. Anytime you can get a chance to have families spend time together is a great thing to do. So watching families spend time together, the kids enjoying the fireworks and kids enjoying throwing the football, things like that with their dad and stuff like that. So anytime, like I said, you can spend time with your family is a good time.
So if you could tell the people who are watching, who are maybe thinking about staying at home and watching on TV, what is so special about coming out and seeing the real deal in person?
Well, fireworks, of course, are better live. You get the sounds, you get everybody screaming, hollering, the oohs and the ahs. They're above your head. You can watch it on TV. It's good, but when you're out there live, it's a whole lot better. Like I said, you get to feel the boom and things like that. So live is always better.
Absolutely. Now, this is a part of our Freedom Fest. There are 6 different locations that we'll be following. This is the first one that we're here. The fireworks will actually be over here. I know it's kind of hard to tell because we can only show one POV, but what we're looking, there is so much room for people to be here and enjoy the space. One thing that I think is so unique is that obviously the bounce houses, the live music, there's something for not only the younger kids to kind of get some energy out and enjoy, but there's also things where the different families can come and walk in and just enjoy the time together, because July 4th is a day meant for the families here in the United States. And I think that there's so many different things that this place has to offer.
Yeah, and there's so much room out here. We're not going to run out of room out here. There's plenty of room for everybody. If you wanted to bring some type of game you wanted to set up and do with your family, there's plenty of room to set that up out here. If you want to do cornhole, if you wanted to do some other little games like that, there's plenty of room. We got a playground back there in the background. We got bathrooms out here. We'll also have some portalets out here. So there's going to be plenty of opportunity for you to do whatever your niche is out here.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to another great July 4th. Right now, I'm sending it back to Nate in the studio.
Freedom Fest finale just a few weeks away. Exactly 3 weeks. That'll be the 4th of July, and there are plenty of locations all around the Arklatex for you to celebrate. KTBS 3's Taylor Gibson joins us from South Bossier Park with a preview of what they have planned for the 4th. Taylor?
Good morning, Nate, and good morning, everybody. I have wanted to point out so far, look at that view. Beautiful morning we're having. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Cruz, who are a part of Open Road Fellowship Church. You guys are volunteers. Your church offers volunteers. Why does your church do that?
So the mission of our church is to learn to love God, people, and service to impact the world. And this is a great opportunity for us to actually do that. We can be the hands and feet of Jesus and bring the party to Freedom Fest. And we're happy for the opportunity. We don't always get opportunities like that to get out in the world.
Now, obviously, this is going to be a huge event. We talked earlier, there's going to be bounce houses, there's going to be food trucks, there's going to be hopefully live music. What would you say is the best part that the families who get to come out here get to enjoy?
Oh, wow. I think that, most of the things that we're providing are going to be free. The bounce houses, we're going to have games for the kids, possibly some temporary tattoos. We tried face painting last year and it didn't go too well because of the heat. But we're just bringing that out for people to have a good time. We love to throw a good party.
So obviously this is a free and fun, safe event, right? That is such a big point. We talked a little bit about how families can come here starting at 5. You're going to want to come here and get a good seat. There's so much room for all different type of families to bring different games, whether you want to play my favorite spike ball, if you want to bring a spike ball net, if you want to throw some beanbags around, right? Do your thing out here. There's enough room for everybody, but the fireworks that start at 9:30 is what everybody wants to come see. You gave me a little bit of an image that I want everybody. What was your favorite part about last year's fireworks show?
Oh, yeah. There's so much space out here, so everybody can spread out. It's not like some of the other places where everybody's crowded together. But there was a beautiful image last year. I could see the fireworks in the background, and then I was behind a family, and they were sitting on a blanket, kind of reclining, leaning on each other. The 2 kids were there. It was just beautiful, and it melted my heart.
Yes, ma'am. Now, this is one of 6 different locations for Freedom Fest that I'll be covering and previewing. Obviously, the big thing here is the family environment. It is the different bounce houses. It's the different way that you can come, and there's something for everyone, whether you're an adult and you can come and you can hang out, or there's bouncy houses for kids. There's going to be live music. There's so many different ways to come out and enjoy the 4th here at South Bossier Park. For right now, if you guys want more on the info of all those different places, you're going to have to go to ktbs.com/freedomfest, but I'm going to be sending it back to Nate. Thank you guys for watching us.